The dominant narrative in America is white people are evil, white people suck, we should be ashamed of ourselves, and
I don't think we should be ashamed of ourselves. I think that we should take responsibility for the system that we've created.
the best system in the world?
Oh, we do not have the best system in
Who
the
has a
world.
better system?
There are many European countries that are much better off
Oh,
than
you
us.
mean like the European countries with a higher density of whites, like Northern Europe? You don't mean Turkey.
No.
You don't mean Eastern Europe
No.
with the communists. So the only time you can come up with a system that's better than America, it's a country that's more white than America.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping.
I don't understand.
I don't know what to say to that.
Matt, and if you look at the data, well, I'm afraid blacks are raping wildly disproportionately to their representation in the population. I mean, if you look at the number of white men who rape black women and the number of black men who rape white women, it's startling.
What are those numbers? Do you have them?
I don't have them on me, but the white men who rape white women is so inconsequential, it's hard to quantify. It's something like 8. And then the black men who rape white women is in the hundreds.
And that may be based on who's reporting, because
I think you would prefer it if it was the other way around, because it would fit your sort of plantation narrative.
Help me, nigga!
I'm not trying to make it fit a plantation narrative.
Well, I just don't understand why
But
someone
I
who cares about rape can ignore statistics.
I know
It's
that
like you pick and choose.
as a white woman who's talked to many other white women and is a survivor myself, that white women are often more likely to report a black assault. They are more likely to highlight that violence and see that as violence, whereas oftentimes this isn't coming out quite how I want it to right now.
So
but-
white woman will get raped by a black man. They'll freak out and make sure it gets on the books, but they'll get raped by a UVA jock with blonde hair and go, that wasn't really rape, or no one would believe me, or he's too powerful. Is that where we're at? That's a psychotic world you've painted. I mean,
It is close, though.
no, it ain't. No, it ain't. So the reason whites are doing well is because we cheated.
Yeah.
But if you look at the data of Asians, for example, you will find way more Asian privilege than there is white privilege. Asians make way more money than whites. They're way more educated than whites. They are less likely to experience any kind of crime than whites are. They're less likely to die at work than whites are. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, they suffer from a different sort of racial stereotyping.
Well, they don't suffer. They're kicking our ass. Everything you can say about white privilege is more true with Asian privilege. No one grabs their purse
Still
when
pigeonholes them.
Pardon?
It still pigeonholes them.
Pigeonholes them as successful? I don't think anyone minds being pigeonholed like that. Hey, Mr.
No,
Successful, why don't you go
course.
drive a nice car?
It's not near as harmful as how black folks are stereotyped, certainly.
Okay, so why don't you start at the top then, and let's try to dismantle Asian privilege.
Asian privilege, I wouldn't call it Asian privilege.
Well, it fits all the criteria of white male privilege.
What do you mean by that?
They get better jobs. They get better educations. No one sees them as threatening. Everything that you can say that whites cheated to get is more prevalent in an Asian society.
Gotcha, bitch!
Okay, let's drop that. I guess it's not going anywhere.
Burqas and hijabs, people can wear that. That's a religious expression thing. That's not.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Okay, if the burqa is just religious expression and it's perfectly fine, why is it black polyester in the Middle East? Why are you in a bin bag, as Billy Connolly puts it? Why isn't it flowing white gauze or a fresh cotton? It's clearly meant to punish the woman and make her suffer. Black polyester in the Middle East ain't
People, I know.
comfy. And it
I understand that.
impairs your vision. It's a form of oppression. But feminists in the West seem more concerned about high heel shoes, which women wear as a choice. We just had our military.
I mean, I'm not concerned about high heel shoes, and I tend not to criticize people on what they're wearing, because I think what we wear is an expression of ourselves, our culture, and a whole variety of factors.
But a burqa is not a choice. It's illegal not to wear one in all over the Middle East. Sharia law dictates a woman cannot show her body.
I'm not from that culture, so I would rather not tell them what to do right now. I mean, sexual assault is still an issue.
More men get raped than women.
Again, I didn't specify gender when I said sexual assault.
But we're talking about feminism.
Feminism is also dealing with sexual assault across genders.
So feminism, we need feminism because too many men are getting raped.
Too many people are getting raped. That's part of it.
Okay, that actually makes sense. We need feminism because more men are getting raped than women, and we need to bring that number down.
We need to bring all numbers down around rape and sexual assault.
Well, the cases of rape are plummeting over the past quarter century. All crime is going down. Okay, but then feminists should be outside prisons going, this is out of control. Stop prison rape. Stop prison rape. Leave men alone. Leave men alone. I cannot picture that.
Yeah, well, I think that there should be more.
Okay, so men getting raped is one fire that we need feminism for. Give me another one.